Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided to make an updated movement guide for Deadlock, mainly because the map has changed so much in the recent patches, so I think it's worth pointing out some new paths and rotations and different rollouts. A lot of the same tricks are going to be used that I showed in my other video, so if you saw that, you can probably just skip through to the parts that are useful. Either way, I'll explain them again here for anyone that did not see it or wants a refresher. Either way, let's get into it. The movement in Deadlock is insane. This game has some of the most dynamic movement out of any game that I've played. It's what separates good players from really good players. Whether you're running for your life, chasing down kills, rotating between lanes, or securing key objectives, mastering movement will take your game to the next level. Again, if you've already seen my video about talking about movement actions, or you already know, you can just skip ahead. I'll put timestamps on this video. But just in case, let's talk about it. There's a couple different basic movements in Deadlock. We're going to talk about the different actions you can do. There's dashing, sliding, sprinting, walking, dash jump, wall jump, and just simply riding a zip line. Pretty much everything we're going to go over is some combination of those things. There technically are more movement techniques like, melee cancels or corner jumps and whatnot, but that is a conversation for another time. But good rotations and macro will win you games that seem impossible. So it's really important to move efficiently between lanes and contest objectives faster. Now that we've covered the basic movement actions, I want to show you some good rotations using those actions. We're going to go from lane to secret shop, from lane to bridge buff, things like that. We're not going to do any super fancy melee cancels and stuff, but as you get better, you can incorporate all those things. Everything will get easier with practice, so just keep practicing.
Waiting to be claimed. Waiting to be claimed.
One of my biggest tips, especially for new players, but really for anyone, this is kind of what helped me get really good at movement, is I started buying an item called Superior Stamina. It's a very well-rounded item stat-wise, and it gives you faster stamina recovery, further jump/dash distance, and the ability to dash twice while in the air instead of just once. Having this item isn't going to just suddenly make you have good movement, because you can still waste your stamina, but having this item will allow you to practice more in game. It's going to make so you're not getting punished so hard if you mess up, right? Because you're going to have extra dashes, first of all, but it's also going to give you more recovery, which allows you to just try more things. And if you end up wasting a little stamina doing a rollout or whatever, having this item will make so you're not just going in with no stamina. Trust me when I say getting this item will improve your movement a lot, even on games where you don't buy this item, just because you're going to just get better at it. You really will. Another thing is, yes, it does help to go into practice lobby and run around and, do some movement things, but it's always going to be harder when you're on the spot in the middle of a game trying to not die. Again, this is why I'm saying to get superior stamina, because it's not as bad as it would have been if you mess up, right? And eventually you will get it down. And trust me, nothing is more satisfying than living because you juked the entire enemy team simply by having better movement, and you did a jump or you did something that they couldn't do and you get away with it. It's so fun. It's so satisfying. I did that earlier on one of my games, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. Also, a little side note for anyone who's playing Calico that somehow do not know this yet, you can dash vertically if you're in the air when you start the dash and you angle your camera up. It does not work if you're on the ground. Even if you angle your camera up, you're going to go straight across the ground. You have to be in the air, whether you jump, whether you fall off a building or something. But if you're in the air and you look up when you dash, you will dash mash upward. I see calicos, like they see people are climbing up a rope to get on the building and they just claw right under them. And I'm thinking if you would just jump before you did that, you'd have killed him. So little side note for calico players. This is going to be a pretty short video just to wrap up. Again, movement mastery is not just about speed. It's about control and doing things smoothly, right? Keeping momentum. This game has a lot of kind of rough corners, you can say. Like some of the building models don't quite match. Like you'll kind of hit invisible hitboxes and things like that, but it's early in the game, so it's whatever. So just get used to it. It's about control. That's what you're trying to get down. Also, if you have a hero that you love playing, try learning hero-specific tricks. Just like the little note I said for Calico players, find little tricks for your hero. Find little rotations that you like to use. Buy superior stamina. Either way, doing this will make you just that much better at this game. So get out there and practice. This kind of content is helpful for you. You like it, let me know. Either way, I'm going to keep making Deadlock content, whether it just be gameplay, whether it be informational videos like this. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's about it. See ya.